Among the various challenging hiking routes in Hong Kong, Sunset Peak on Lantau Island deserves a special mention. In this episode, we'll be enjoying miscanthus on Sunset Peak, as well as camping and enjoying the sunrise. We finally arrived at our starting point, Pak Kong Au, Sunset Peak. It's over 800 meters above sea level.
We are at 340 meters above sea level now, which means there are around 500 meters left till we reach the peak.
Wow, that'll be a huge challenge for me.
What are Hong Kong's tallest two mountains, and how tall are they?
I know, one of them's Tai Mo Shan. It must be over 900 meters tall.
Correct. And the second one?
No idea.
Lantau Peak, also near 900 meters tall, but hiking up this mountain isn't easy either.
Let me take on Sunset Peak today first. Let's not think about the other two.
Let's do this one first. To reach Sunset Peak, you may ride a bus at Tung Chung Town Center on Lantau Island and get off at the bus stop at Pak Kong Au. Then hike along Section 2 of the Lantau Trail to enjoy the miscanthus on Sunset Peak. Kit, since we have our target, let's get going.
Hold up and be patient. We are not here to test our conditioning today. Rather, it's for testing our memory and thoughtfulness.
Why does hiking require such qualities?
Because I specially invited Joyce, the botanist, to teach us about Sunset Peak's many different plants aside from the miscanthus.
Then let's welcome our botanist friend Joyce. Hello.
Hello.
Joyce, apart from the miscanthus, what are the plants that we should pay attention to here?
Because Sunset Peak has a higher altitude, it has some plants that are only seen in highlands and not usually in the urban area.
Wow, what do you think we'll see there? Let's go and find out for ourselves.
Okay?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah! You seem to have discovered something.
Indeed. Do you know this plant?
A tree.
A tree or a leaf?
Leaf.
Yep.
Have you ever heard of Tai Tong's red leaves?
Oh.
Their shapes are similar, but,
Their colors are slightly different.
It's because they're not in season yet, therefore they're still green. It's called sweet gum.
with a name like sweet gum, do they really smell sweet?
Why don't we pick up some of the fallen leaves from the ground and see how they smell?
Why don't we just pick the leaves off the tree?
According to the Country Parks Ordinance, we shouldn't harm the wild plants in the park. Of course, we may apply for special permits for university research purposes, but to prevent causing harm to the wild plants, let's pick up the fallen ones instead.
Oh, there it is.
A fallen leaf, what a coincidence.
You may tear it apart and smell it.
Tear it apart?
tear it apart.
It smells so familiar.
What is it?
Smells like a leaf.
Oh, yeah, you're right, it does. Any other smell?
No, I think it has, a fruit-like smell.
We are getting there.
It's pear-like,
What is it, Joyce?
I think it has the smell of green apples.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, yeah.
But you said pear.
You are
right?
correct.
Now that you said green apples, I
Yeah,
can
green
smell.
apples.
The sweet gum fruit is very special. Let's see if there's any sweet gum fruit on the ground. This is its
It
fruit
looks
right
like
here.
lychee. Well, more like an unripe lychee, actually.
The fruit has small holes encircled by spikes, and the small holes are where its seeds fall out.
Ah.
This is called globose infructescences.
Oh, this leaf is so interesting. It has many tiny bits on its surface.
It's got small holes on it, too.
That's right. Make a guess. What do you think these tiny bits are?
Are these insects' bite marks?
Nope.
It doesn't look like it's been eaten, though. It's kind of protruding.
Right, so these protruding bits are actually nitrogen-fixing bacterial nodules containing bacteria that symbiose with plants, and it converts nitrogen that it draws from the air into nitrates. And the plants then use these nitrates as nutrients. Usually, these nodules are found on the root of a plant. But this plant is quite special in that the nodules appear on both the roots and on the leaves.
Oh, the plant may grow more gracefully then.
That's right. This plant has quite a unique name as well, actually. It's named after Hong Kong. Pavetta hongkongensis.
Pavetta hongkongensis. Is it unique to Hong Kong, is that why?
No, but it was first discovered in Hong Kong, so that's why the name. Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, these red leaves are really interesting.
Yeah, so this tree is called a wax tree, actually. Some people are really quite allergic to it, but Asians are usually immune. Still, in any case, I suggest everyone at home not to touch them.
But you're touching it. Aren't you worried you'll have an allergic reaction?
That's because I touched them before without getting one.
If it's so dangerous, let's just leave, huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Lantau Peak. We can see Lantau Peak today, too.
After enjoying the spectacular view, we have to continue walking up the steps. I'm looking forward to seeing what special plants Joyce will show us later. Wow! I only ever see this type of flower on this mountain.
Yeah, so what's the name of this flower then?
It's called Hong Kong Gordonia, a Theaceae that's native to Hong Kong. It blossoms in the winter and it provides food for insects like butterflies during the cold months.
Huh? Is that a flower too?
If you think that's a flower, then you've been fooled.
Oh?
If you look closely, the middle part that's a darker color is actually the fruit. What you're looking at now is its fruit. It's called gloryberry. You can see that its calyxes fold up and kind of look like a lantern. It's lantern-shaped. However, people may find its white flowers unpleasant, so it's also called ghost lantern in Cantonese. The so-called ghost lantern is a verbenaceae, and its fruits are not edible at all.
Huh? You can't eat it? Let's leave then.
All right, let's keep going.
How much longer will it take?
Relax, we're almost there.
Ah! We're here! We made it!
Yes, we did. That's the first peak.
What?
This is a peak, but the top is on the other side.
There.
Where is it?
Around 800 meters up.
The furthest one away?
That's right.
Huh? 10 minutes ago, you told me it was 10 minutes away.
I meant 10 minutes to here and then 10 more minutes to get to the peak. Add the time up and we'll be at the top.
You lied to me.
I did not. Aren't you closer to our destination after walking for 10 minutes?
For the record, she's in good shape.
Come on, speed up. You can do it.
Ow.
Keep it up.
Can you see the fruits on that tree over there?
Wow, are those longans?
No, those are not longans. Ever had a chestnut?
Yes, I have.
Uh-huh.
Those are like chestnuts?
It belongs to the same family as chestnuts called beech, and its fruits look like it's covered by a hat. These are the fruits of a Hans's tanbark and provide food for rats like the chestnut spiny rats in Hong Kong.
Whoa, Kit suddenly sped up.
She's very energetic.
Wow,
Let's catch up.
So beautiful! We have arrived!
Weren't you very
We've
tired?
arrived.
Yeah, we made it, you see?
Try to breathe smoothly and take deep breaths.
Take your time.
All right, we're here.
We're here!
We've arrived.
Finally!
That was tough.
Oh, I can see some red plants over here.
Yeah, that's right. You have good eyes. It's one of Hong Kong's rare and very precious plants.
They're rare and precious, huh? Whoa, I can see many small water droplets on it.
It's an insectivorous plant.
Wow.
Is it really?
It's called Indian sundew. It's mostly seen in high mountainous regions. In areas where it's more humid, they passively wait for insects to pass by and land on them, then the insects become stuck to the plant. Its glandular hairs even curl inwards to better trap the insects.
How do they digest the insects? Venus flytraps catch insects by snapping the lobes shut.
It uses its sticky secretion to decompose the insects and absorb nutrients. See the beautiful water droplets that cling onto its glandular hairs? That's related to the name of its genus, which is Drosera in Latin, which means dewdrop.
If you just casually look at them, they kinda look like a type of mold. But if you look closely, those are actually droplets of water.
If you look closer, you might spot the tentacles.
Those are the glandular hairs that excrete the sticky stuff.
But why do these plants require protection? Well, they look like a lovely red ball and we were able to easily see them. Also, as they are insectivorous, some people might want to grow them.
To help with catching insects at home.
That's right. Therefore, we need legislations to protect them from those who might pick them at will for their lovely look and grow them at home.
Wow, we've reached our destination and can finally enjoy our favorite miscanthus together.
That's right. The weather was quite unstable this morning, but it's sunny now and we're surrounded by the beautiful miscanthus.
I'd like to ask, does the miscanthus grow all over this mountain range or just in this spot?
In fact, Hong Kong has a lot of places you can find miscanthus, such as Ma On Shan or Tai Mo Shan. There's a lot of places you can find it, but when it comes to enjoying miscanthus, Sunset Peak has the largest coverage.
Oh.
They start blossoming sometime in October, and its flowers are very small. A single string of its flowers already has 10 fruits or so. Its stamen and pistils stick out because its seeds are dispersed by the wind. Why are there so many miscanthus on this mountain? Well, It's related to environmental change. At one time, Hong Kong actually used to be a lush forest. But due to excessive logging and mountain fires, all of the trees and therefore the forests soon disappeared. Also, combined with the strong winds in this area, it becomes difficult for trees to recover here, and it soon became a grassy habitat.
In fact, is it beneficial or detrimental to the ecology if the whole peak is filled with miscanthus?
Miscanthus is a pioneer plant. Although, as a grass, it doesn't produce as many fruits as trees do, it covers a wide area and so it helps with preventing soil erosion and even forest restoration. It's also known as Chinese silvergrass because it's a silvery color. If we look behind us, we can see the miscanthus glimmering silvery white. It
It
glimmers
is
in the
silvery
sun.
white. I
Yeah.
see that.
It's so mesmerizing, in fact, that it's also used in gardening abroad too.
Can I take the miscanthus home and grow it by myself?
Well, you need a lot of space to grow it, like a field, because miscanthus is so gigantic. Also, we're not actually allowed to take the wild plants home.
Right.
Yeah.
I consider myself a frequent hiker, but my knowledge of plants is limited. With Joyce the botanist by our side this time, we learned a lot about our local plants. I'm not yet able to identify them by their types, but I can still tell which are the special types, and maybe point out their characteristics. Like sunflower secretions are used for catching insects. At least I can express it this way and act cool in front of my friend.
I think it's safe to say that when we first saw the miscanthus, we hadn't quite fallen for its beauty yet. But as we hiked up and looked back down, the silvery white glimmer was spread across the whole of the mountain peak. At that moment, I thought to myself that coming up here to view the miscanthus was really worth it. I think there's a reason why people love to come up here, for a social media check-in.
To enjoy sunrise at Sunset Peak, you might camp at the Nam Shan campsite in Lantau South Country Park the day prior. The campsite is embraced by trees, the environment is serene, and it should fit the needs of first-time hikers.
Wow.
You even been to a campsite?
Of course. It had glass sunroofs and hot water showers and beautiful clean toilets.
It sounds fun, but today we're getting intimate with nature. Let's go big.
Oh, deal.
All right, let's go. The sky looks a bit gloomy.
But
doesn't
the
it?
weather seems fine. Huh? Is this the place?
Yeah, can you read the sign there?
Wow, are those ancient letters or hieroglyphs?
Something like that. Take a picture and we can ask a professor later.
Wow, is this where we're sleeping?
Sure, maybe next time.
This is a pretty good spot.
Yeah, it's good. The ground's really flat, but unfortunately, someone's there. I think this place feels good.
What about it feels good?
See? This is a good spot.
Why?
Because it's flat, and there's a lot of trees around here, so they'll shield us from the wind.
Oh, where's the toilet?
It's not too far away. Should we set up
Where?
our tents here?
Okay, let's have a
Okay.
race. Who can set up first?
All right. To visit the Nam Shan campsite, you may ride a bus to Mui Wo at Tung Chung Town Center. Get off at the Swire House Holiday House bus station and walk for around 5 minutes towards the direction of Mui Wo. Today, we'll leave our campsite at 3 a.m., hike along Lantau Trail Section 2 across Yitong Shan, then head to the top of Sunset Peak to catch the sunrise.
After picking the location, it's time to pitch our tent. It's a piece of cake. Watch me do it. 3, 2, 1, go! It's stuck. There's so much stuff inside.
Keep it up, kid.
Whoa! Finished.
Wait, what?
What took you so long? I'm done already.
All right, then go to sleep. Kid, I hope you're not gonna sleep like that. How can you be so relaxed, huh? Never seen someone pitch a tent while sitting on it. Hey, what do you think?
Where's
Hi-ya!
the... Hold on. Where's the entrance?
Wait, that's my tent. I'll help you pitch yours later. Come on out.
It's so comfy.
I'll help you later. Come out. Done. Yeah,
I quit. It's impossible. I think my tent's broken.
maybe it's the person that's broken, but you helped me earlier, so let me repay you now, okay? Here, hold my scarf. Slowly. Don't drop it.
Drop
I won't pick it up. Push it.
Well, I don't think this tent can be pitched by one person.
Indeed. Stick it in the hole
How's
next.
one person supposed to do
Can
it?
you do it?
Almost got it. Done.
Okay, my turn.
Whoa, it's nearly there.
Stick it out like this. Be quick, it's getting dark.
What's that? Where do I push it?
It's almost done. We're nearly there.
Whoa, I can
One
feel
more.
it. It's there.
Finished. You don't look tired.
It's done.
Why am I so tired?
I don't know. This was so easy. Just thread that through, chew, 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 and then voila. Oh,
Next
yeah, I have
time,
to put the stakes in. Just
Even
gotta whack
if
them
you
in.
cry, I won't help you. Come on.
We should do some exercise before our supper. This game's called malake. Each wooden pin carries a different score. If I toss the throwing pin and a pin on the ground is knocked down, I'll get the points on it. The first one to score 50 wins. Whoa, what are all these random things you've got?
These are all necessities for camping. And our night depends on them, all right? Most important, we want to sleep.
Right.
Gotta have a sleeping bag. And they come with different temperature ratings. I'll use the 0-degree sleeping bag, then a sleeping pad. We have to place sleeping pads under ourselves to cover up the hard rocks underneath. Pillows, too. Some folks might not need a pillow, but I'm big on quality of sleep, so I need one. As for camping cook sets, gas cartridge stoves are the most common ones. And there are two types. This one's a butane cartridge stove. All you gotta do is plug in the butane canister. The other kind is camping gas. It has a different connector. These are my necessities for tonight, but what are those in front of you?
You really have to ask? Lamps, 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 and lamps.
Useful.
All these few things are for the heart and soul of camping because the ambiance is very important.
What is this for? Exorcism?
This thing is cool. I brought it to decorate my tent. Time to decorate. Whee! Yeah. Wow.
Put in some butter.
I'll help prep then.
Great, thanks. Just leave it be. Wait a minute and a half. Seal the meat on one side first.
You talk like a chef.
I wish. Pan fry its side with slow fire. Tasting time.
Taste it.
I'm afraid it's undercooked.
Mmm.
It's fine. Tastes good. Try the beef.
All right.
Here, try a piece.
Glad we bought that.
I'll take the credit. I think I deserve a little bit of credit.
All right. You're amazing.
It's really good. Finished.
Yeah!
Yeah, perfect.
Let's dig in.
Wow. Kit,
What's up?
are you going to sleep? Is everything all right?
I'm going into a food coma.
Then go to sleep then.
Good night.
Want me to wake you up?
Oh, yeah. Morning call, please.
All right then, I'll give you a
Bye-bye.
wake-up call. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Lights out. Bedtime.
It's 3 o'clock. Wake up. Dawn's approaching.
I'm getting up. Why are you so on time this morning?
I've got to be, especially when it comes to embracing my sunrise.
That's right, the sunrise.
Let's go.
Okay. We will first leave the Namshan campsite and hike up along South Lantau Road. Then turn left to enter the Namshan Management Center and hike along Lantau Trail Section 2, which should take 3 hours in total. Oh, here we are. This is the starting point. Let's hike up. Let's not waste any time.
Let's have a seat.
Yeah, we've walked for a while. Let's have a rest.
I was wondering if the gear we brought is appropriate for a night hike.
I think so. The most important thing is our headlamp, and don't ever walk alone.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to look out for each other in case of an accident. Also, it's best to pick a mountain you've hiked up before, together with experienced people.
That be you.
No problem at all. We are making good progress, so we should be safe and sound.
Good. Let's target to reach the peak before 6.
Before 6, we better get going.
After 2 hours, we are still walking up the endless stone steps. My legs are so tired. Are we there yet?
I'd love a hot bowl of instant noodles now.
The break of dawn is coming, but I'm exhausted.
If we can see these stone cabins at Lantau Mountain Camp, it means we've almost reached the top. Hang in there, kid.
It's so majestic.
The mountains are shrouded in clouds. What a sight.
The sun's coming up. We have to hurry. We got to the peak just in time. Let's pick a good spot and wait for the sunrise. It was so foggy and cloudy on our way up. We thought that we wouldn't get to see the sunrise. But as we reached the peak, the horizon just happened to emerge. Then we saw the thick layers of clouds begin to glow. Orange and gold, the colors were so bright. Then suddenly a little semicircle popped up out of nowhere, which made us extremely excited. I didn't realize the sunrise could be this magnificent. Wow! It's gorgeous! Is this the best sunrise you ever experienced?
I would say it's one of the best I've seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must be so lucky then.
The sunrise was so beautiful today, and not just because of the good weather. Not only did the sun gradually rise among the clouds, it graced them with a golden lining along their edges, creating an ever-changing scene. That's why I think today's sunrise is worth the tiring hike to the peak.
The sunrise this morning was gorgeous and really quite magical, so much so that it made me make a wish. It's an ordinary wish, but I hope that it comes true.
Sunset Peak might seem very tall, and it takes a long and tiring walk to see the sunrise up here. But I feel like the more effort you have to put in, the more you will learn how to cherish it. Trust me. It's one of those rare gems of an experience you don't want to miss out on. It's something you should do at least once.